One term that I have the biggest problem with is African American. I don't look at myself as African American, and there's a good reason for that. I don't know where I'm from at all. I was born in Maryland, that's about it. I know my grandparents, maybe on my father's side, came from Alabama. On my mother's side, they came from parts of Virginia. But before that, I don't know where I'm from. And most black people don't know where they're from. And I'd been trying to solve the problems of the world like I typically do on the Reasonable Dose. We talk about a lot of different things here. I was wondering why we lack a sense of community so much. And we tend to hate on each other in a way that's different from other communities and cultures. When you watch the news in a place like Baltimore, Chicago, or something like that, there's a lot of black on black crime hate. Just the fact that there's a term called black on black crime, that is an accurate term to use. I think about it and I'm like, why do we do this? Why do we do the things that we do? Why do we kill each other? And why don't we band together? There are a lot of different reasons. You could say socioeconomic this and that, and there's a lot of things you could say, but there's a lot of cultures that have had not identical, but somewhat similar, significant hardships, and they managed to band together. I look at the Mexican or Spanish community and how they band together and stay together. In my community, there's a lot of Middle Eastern people from Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, and all of that, and I watch those people stick together and stay together. But I watch black people sort of not do that. And I think it stems mostly from the fact that we don't know where we're from, which is why I think black people that are American we shouldn't call ourselves African American, because we don't really know where we're from. I don't know if I'm from Zimbabwe and then I was brought here. I don't know, and it's a very tangled a tangled web to unravel, because our history is one of slavery and being taken from countries. So I think that we could start the unification process by not calling ourselves African American anymore. I think we should allow people that are from Africa that are now in America, I think they should appropriately call themselves African American, like someone from Mexico that moves to America is a Mexican American. I think that immigration moniker is probably appropriate. I want to know what you guys think. But with black people not knowing where we're from, it makes it really difficult to sort of band together, like Jewish people from the Middle East and their respective countries from the Middle East, people from Israel, Russia, or anything like that. People that seem to know exactly where they're from, it seems like they've got a better handle on things. And they're definitely not killing each other like we are. And I think that if right now I just take my family and say, hey, we're from Maryland, and that's where we're from, and hopefully a few generations from now, we've got a little bit of a history. And we can bond over that. And we can begin to get a little bit closer like other cultures. Because I am definitely a little bit envious of that, and I wish more of that was in my culture. I can try to do what I can from my point of view, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you for being called African American? And if you are, why do you say that? Because what if you're from, there's a lot of black people in England. English African American, is that, without knowing, should we really be calling ourselves African American? Let me know down in the comments below. Peace.